Okay, I figured I'd do a little video here on tongue jack. This one here is actually just a couple of years old. It's dark too outside, sorry. Uh, and the salt water just kills these things. If they're not killing the bottom of the tire or the wheel, freezing it up, they get screwed up on the inside. This one here, the handle fell off of it, as you can see, and I just cut one off of another one that we had pulled off of the other boat and welded it on here. But this really gets kind of old. I mean, if you're in the saltwater community, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It absolutely gets old real quick. But I have found a way of getting around this here, as far as replacing this thing and a little better way of doing it. The best way to replace these things is having them where they're not even near the salt water at all. And I found out how to do it, so take a look. Invested in a little trailer valet. Right here, as you can see. So far, it's been on here, I guess about 6 or 8 months, somewhere around that area there. And the paint on it has pretty well faded out already on it from the sun beating down on it. But this one doesn't get anywhere near salt water, even though the trailer does. And this is only on the 5,000 pound model that I've actually been able to figure this out and make this work. So if you buy one, the connections here, it swivels around. These two are supposed to be hooked together by this screw here, right here. It screws in from the backside and holds it, keep you from taking it off or falling off while you're trying to do whatever with it. So instead of putting the screw on it, I actually left it off. So now, whenever I want to go to the ocean or put my boat in, I put me a little place, put me a lock on the bottom. I pull this pin off here, pull it out. Once it's on, hooked up to the truck, and I literally just take the whole thing off and throw it right in the back of the SUV. And that has actually worked out really well. So this is kind of like a little helpful hint, and this one seems to be doing really well. You know, now it's not into the salt water or anything else, and this trailer goes down into the water a pretty good little ways, all the way down to the tongue area there. So it's a big boat, and it's got to go ways in to get it in there on low tide sometimes, and it is what it is. But this is kind of a helpful little thing that I've kind of run across. It does have a removable tire. You can put a sled on it if you need to on the bottom, and it does come with a handle here on it as well. You can take and twist it up here. It's in the back of the SUV, and it also has a drill hook up to it as well. Helpful hint on that: never run it wide open while doing it, because the drill will almost break your arm when it gets to the end, up or down. So hope this is helpful. Have a good night.